Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Topic Thunder. I'm your host, Salamike, and I'm here surrounded by Miss Nurse Nano and the Game Day Boys, and today Joe's got our question.
Yeah, so over on TikTok, one of my people asked me, or basically had this hot take. They said, you can lift however way you want, but the moment you start comparing your strength to somebody else, everybody needs to adhere to a standard.
I'm in.
What are our thoughts on that?
I'm in on that. Yeah.
The argument you hear on and I see this on TikTok all the time is, oh, it's my personal record.
Yep.
You know, so I can lift to whatever standard I want. And the counter argument is just like, okay, well, yeah, that's fine, but like if you're gonna say you're as strong as me, you need to be able to lift in the same way.
I would agree with that. I think you and I even had a light conversation of this off air, where as long as you're just not comparing and you're not claiming records and you're not claiming all this stuff, because that is a sport. We can't just go to the park and I go 10 for 10 from the free throw line and say I'm a better shooter than Ray Allen, right? Yeah. Like, that's just not cool. That doesn't work. Like, that has no logic and no validity.
Gym lift and you call it a world record?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But people do that. But if you want to smash weights, get hyped, and hitch your deadlift in the gym, and you're not comparing, you can compare in your own brain, but you're not publicly making weird statements, I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, have fun, enjoy that, create content. I also don't hate the take, like, lifting for clout. Like, if I want to, like, I think if you're extrinsically motivated that way, you're not going to make it very far. Mm-hmm. But if you, like, we all, like, post because I want people to, like, watch. I don't post for people not to watch. We haven't put hundreds of thousands of dollars into our media kit for people not to listen. So, like, but we're intrinsically motivated because we want to build community, we want to help people, right? So that's how we've done it for 10 years. I think you'll burn out otherwise. But, it doesn't bug me at all.
I think, I don't know, like, it's only ever going to bug me when somebody's just like, oh, I'm stronger than you, and I see their ass flying off the bench. Yeah. You know, it's just like, oh, I bench press 315. Do you really? Do you really bench press 315 if you're hip thrusting it off your chest? I don't know.
But what if he doesn't say I'm stronger than you and just said, I'm stoked to hit 315 today?
Sure, yeah, and that's cool. That's awesome. But yeah, it's the moment when people get all like up in arms about just like, oh, I'm so much stronger than you, and it's just like, if you're squatting, like if you're half squatting and saying that you squat 50 more pounds than me, that's just not the same thing.
Even being stronger.
Yeah, there's a ton of people.
Yeah, even being stronger, I think, is kind of a weird take. Like, you bench press more than me. Nico is, in the barbell game, way stronger than me, but I punked his ass and didn't even blink yesterday.
Wait, when?
When I fucking got you in a headlock and you were crying, you're eating your own knee.
Yeah, he got me with a possum pin. I was trying to dab him to like get this. You know how when he spars, I'm still like dap them up. I go to dab him, he puts me in a freaking possum pin. I'm like, bro.
Okay, dude. Now we're just backtracking.
That's the only way you can get me down, bro.
No. You're gonna out squat me. You're gonna out deadlift me. You ain't gonna out fight me. I got real strength. I'm stronger than him, and he's a way better powerlifter than me.
I mean, yeah, and again, that is kind of like,
you know what I mean. But strength, right? Like, you're a better powerlifter.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think everybody has to lift to the exact same standard as it. But yeah, if you're gonna be that guy, you gotta at least be able to like dunk your squats.
Are you really that guy though? Is anyone ever that? It's just
there's actually a good handful of people. Even people who don't even like lift will still be like, oh, like I'm definitely stronger than this person. I'm like, how can you compare when you don't?
Who cares?
Yeah, or I could do that.
There's a good amount of people who'll be like, I could do that.
But
then so then do it.
Yeah, exactly. They don't back it up.
Why? What do you think?
It's just so cringe to me. I'm like, why are we comparing? It's just like, do your own thing, bro. You know, like,
I don't know.
Why do you care about someone who lifts more on TikTok than you? Like,
oh, I don't.
I'm
but
saying,
it's just
I'm not saying.
Oh, you're taking the opposite. You're taking the opposite point. Like, if they do that, we still shouldn't care.
Yeah, I just think like that kind of like, if you want that attention towards social media, it's just like, that is just like, what are you trying to like prove a point? Like, what kind of audience, like, what do you want your audience to know or feel about you?
I don't disagree with that either, and I've always tried to take the high road in everything I do, because obviously, like, I was throwing out big deadlifts on the internet when a lot of people weren't posting stuff, so I got that a lot, know, like comparison and saying they're stronger than me and whatever, and like, I did it in front of officials, I did it on plates, I know who I am who I am not, and I would never snap back, like, because I just, same idea, like, I just didn't care. Yeah. And I got it from lifters. I didn't even get it from like internet folk, I would get it from lifters. I was just like, well, I just don't really care.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm not capable of. Yeah. Do you think it's worse? Here's the hot take. Do you think it's worse or better with men and women?
I personally, well, in powerlifting, I feel like men are very comparable, and I feel like the men are obviously more competitive because it's the gym, like, you know, guys, testosterone.
Who's top alpha
all of
here?
those, yeah, all that
I'm
stuff.
Sigma Chud.
The women, like, I feel like they're like so unproblematic in powerlifting.
I might
Dude, the
agree.
women's community is so much better than the men's.
Yeah.
I might agree.
Honestly.
I might disagree where the competitiveness. I think a lot of chicks are very competitive, but they look inside a lot better. I don't think they're as catty in the sport for sure. Guys are cattier in the sport, but flame me all you want. I do think outside of it, chicks are probably cattier and a little
Like-
more competitive and weirder.
I don't know. It's just because, like, you see so much drama on social media between all the guys. Like,
Yeah.
there's always, like, something new almost every single month.
But all the top chicks are always high fiving each other.
Yeah.
like at our
Yeah,
our meet.
exactly, dude.
At our meet.
Exactly, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They were literally fist bumping each other.
But the
coming
guys
off
at
the
our meet were
platform.
dope too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They totally were.
But I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally never really even heard of, like, women causing problems in powerlifting. I've probably only heard, like, one problem, and that was a couple years ago when that happened.
Yeah, and most are dudes.
Yeah.
The egos, the fragility.
Yeah, it's definitely the egos.
The fragility.
100%.
And
Why is she looking at you when she said
I
that?
don't know. I don't
I mean,
know.
like, there's stuff that, like, Nico has gotten into, but, like, it's just random stuff.
It's not even my fault.
Yeah.
I'm dragged
Oh.
into it.
I mean, if you're in there, dude, you're at fault.
I think the final thing that I would say here is we all just lifting weights. Like it really.
We're literally just lifting weights.
Yeah,
But
it's
not
not
even
that
close
deep.
to that serious.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of agree with the take that it's just like, yeah, you do need some kind of standard of comparison, but like at the same time, I don't know, you don't need to be so butthurt about it. It makes more
It's
sense
not
in
that deep.
a context
Pause.
of a competition. No. Phrasing.
All right, Nico, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at NicoFlores83kg and on YouTube at Nico Flores.
What you got, Nano?
Nano with 2 O's, 31.
Ladies and gentlemen, new episode every Wednesday and Friday. I'm Southern Mike, where you want to find me. 3sb.co.
And I am Joe Stanek on all social media platforms. Just type my name in, and you can find me mostly on the Tiki-Takis, pretty much everywhere else. This has been 50% Facts, where 50 is a number and percentage is a word. 50% Facts is a Speaker Prime podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network.
I want to do the next one.
That was pretty good.